Hello, it's Steph from Cruise with Amber. Ever since I uploaded a short cabin tour of a conservatory mini suite on Deck 8 and Deck 9 of P&O Iona, I've had quite a few people reach out to me on Twitter, YouTube and Instagram asking whether I had any photos of the balcony view for a specific Deck 8 cabin. So I thought I'd put together a short video of a tour around all 86 balcony and sea view cabins that you can find on Deck 8. If you do find this video informative or enjoyable, please like and subscribe. Now, as we walk around the promenade deck, I've added the cabin numbers and the cabin grade on screen as we walk past them. So I hope this will help you choose the best Deck 8 cabin for you. So let's start on the port side on Deck 8. We'll start our walking tour at the front part of the ship near cabin 8122, and we'll walk down the port side towards the midship, ending up at cabin 8322, which is near the midship entrance to the grand atrium. So we'll start our tour at cabin 8122. Cabins 8122 through to 8232 are all GF grade cabins, which is the lowest grade of standard balcony cabin aboard Iona. There is one exception, as cabin 8202 is a GZ grade cabin, which is a smaller balcony cabin. As stated on the deck plan, these cabins are visible from the promenade deck, and in this first section there is a sloping walkway, so cabins towards the midship do tend to be raised up a little further. Cabin 8122 seems to be the most visible from this part of the prom deck. As we pass the first windbreak, you'll notice that the balconies in this next section are slightly shallower, and these cabins do not seem to be overlooked by the cabins above on Deck 9. You'll notice that all the cabins on the promenade deck have a slightly obscured view from the double height glass panelling on deck, and all Deck 8 balconies also have frosted glass on the balcony itself. As we pass another windbreak, we now move into a different grade of cabin, which is the conservatory mini suite grade. You'll notice that cabin 8234 has a slightly deeper balcony than the other conservatory mini suites on Deck 8, and it's not overlooked by the deck above. Cabins 8236 and 8238 both sleep up to 4 people, and they are adjoining cabins, so these two cabins may therefore be perfect for groups of up to 8 people travelling together. It's worth noting that cabins 8310 and 8312 are obstructed views due to the infinity whirlpool. There are 2 further adjoining conservatory mini suite cabins on this deck, and these are cabins 8312 and 8314. As we pass through another couple of windbreaks, you'll notice that cabin 8320 benefits from a slightly deeper balcony than the other conservatory mini suites on Deck 8. On the deck plan, cabins 8322, 8326 and 8330 are all listed as obstructed view cabins due to the infinity whirlpool, and cabins 8330 and 8332 are adapted cabins and are shower only. So let's head on over to the starboard side of Deck 8. Once again, we'll start at the front of the ship and work our way back towards the midship area. This time we'll start at cabin 8123 and finish up at cabin 8341. The cabins on the starboard side largely mirror the cabins on the port side. So we'll start with the first section on this deck with that very thin walkway. And once again, the walkway slightly slopes down towards the midship. Although these cabins are not stated on the deck plan as obstructed view cabins, the view is slightly obscured by the frosted glass on the balcony and the double height glass panelling. Once again, cabin 8201 is a GZ cabin, which is a smaller balcony cabin. Moving past the windbreaks, once again, you'll notice that the balconies are slightly shallower than the previous GF grey cabins, and also set back a little further from the edge of the ship. With the exception of the balcony cabins right at the forward section of the ship, all other balcony cabins are set back slightly from the edge of the ship, and therefore have sun loungers and chairs in between your balcony and the edge of the ship. We now move into the conservatory mini suite grade cabins. Cabin 8235 once again benefits from a slightly deeper balcony, which is not overlooked by the balcony cabins above, and 8237 and 8239 are adjoining cabins. As we move into the CW grade conservatory mini suite cabins, cabins 8307 and 8309 are adjoining cabins once more. Cabins 8309 and 8311 are listed on the deck plan as obstructed view cabins. Cabin 8321 once again benefits from a slightly deeper balcony than the other conservatory mini suites, and it's not overlooked by the cabin above. As we pass the windbreak, the final 6 cabins on this deck are standard balcony cabins, and it's also worth noting that cabins 8323, 8325 and 8329 are all listed as obstructed view cabins due to the infinity whirlpool. Cabin 8341 is also nearest to the entrance to the grand atrium on the starboard side. Finally, let's take a short walk around the forward deck 8 cabin, starting at cabin 8110. This cabin is a forward family sea view suite. If you wish to have a look around inside, I've put a link for the tour on screen now. As we move past this cabin, there are a couple of GF grade standard balcony cabins, and all these cabins at the front have a steel fronted balcony, and you'll notice that there also is a glass windbreak by the cabin door. Cabins 8102 and 8101 are both EF grade cabins, which are deluxe balcony cabins. In the forward-facing GF grade cabins, 8104 and 8103 have the deepest balcony space. We end our short walk around the forward-facing cabins at cabin 8109, which is the other family sea view suite, and BA grade suites do not have a balcony and are shower only. So what do you think about the balcony cabins on the promenade deck? Have you booked one, or are you planning to book one? Do you think that the balconies could do with a little bit more privacy, or are they perfectly fine for you? Do let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know what you think. If you are interested specifically in the conservatory mini suites on deck 8 or deck 9, I've put a more detailed guide on my website, and the link is in the information section below. If you found this video useful or informative, please like, comment and share, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my other future cruise videos. Thanks for watching. Why not watch one of my other videos on Iona? I've popped some recommendations on the screen for you now.